Hello my art friends, welcome for another video. This is a custom-made project of the Ocean Wave Sculptural Bowl, and I'm just gonna do voiceover commenting to what I'm doing. So now I mix the paints, I mix resin, and as you can see, the first wave I'm using wax paper, and then consequent waves I put cleaning wrap paper over the wax paper. The reason I'm mentioning it, the wax paper directly gave me matte finish, so be mindful of that. I had to do another layer over it to make it glossy. So now I mix different tints of resin. I use emerald paste. I used, and then I kind of like diluted it with clear resin to make it a little weaker in color and to have a gradation of wave. Now I'm pouring also clear. You can do whatever you want, it's really not essential. For me I like this color, emerald, and that's what I'm doing. And for the third wave I'm gonna use inks. So the way I shape it, it's also up to you. My custom order, my client wanted to have very tall wave, 12-inch in height, and that's very challenging. So I end up raising it by using a lot of frothy styrofoam bowls mixed with white pigment. So you see this wave on the wax paper, I'm using like elongated shape. This is going to be my tallest wave. And yeah, now I'm pouring clear resin mixed with white pigment as so. And here I put some drops of blue and emerald green into the resin, and then I'm just using the stick to kind of create, to blend them, to create the ocean wave kind of movement in the resin. here I'm using the heat gun to create the waves. I did sprinkle a little bit of white and then I kind of move it around to create this wave, kind of like, you know, texture or print. And yeah, to get rid of bubbles if you wish so. But that was not my intent to get rid of bubbles. I actually like the bubbles in this situation, specifically for this, because it's kind of like, you know, you're creating wave. Why would you want to get rid of bubbles? And here now I'm just using styrofoam bowls that I purchased at Michael's, and I just like by using spoon, they're very light, so they're like flying around, so be mindful of that. And I just like adding them around the edges of the wave, and consequently once I sculpt it, I'm gonna add and add and add more to create this beautiful curvy wave. So now I marked my my clock. 2 hours later, it was a little bit, it dried really fast. But you should check it by touch. If it doesn't stick to your finger, then it's time to sculpt. I a little bit over weighted, but that's okay. And now it's time to sculpt. And here there are no rules, just be creative. And yeah, just use all. I'm using tape, I'm using different cups to create this waves, the curves. Yeah, just let you watch what I do here. And also first, after 2 hours, I'm using total boat, so of course it depends on the type of resin you're using. For me it took 2 hours to dry, and now I sculpt individually every wave. And in about, once it takes shape, but it's still bendable, in about 2 more hours, I'll begin to put them together as one piece and then sculpt again. interesting. Wow. Wow, I love the shape. Wow, yay. Oh my god, so happy so far. Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. So far, so good. Always worry. So this appeared to be matte. What happened, I used the wax paper and that's why this is matte. So I have to kind of pour another layer over here because I like this to be glossy, and then I will put some white foam over here. Those are nice. This, since I used the for this waves, I used this clear wrapping paper and everything appeared to be nice and glassy. That was the idea, but here I kind of never used the wrap paper, wax paper, and I wanted to see. That was a bad idea, of course. I should have just tested on a small piece, not on a big project. I don't know, sometimes your mind just blank because you have to, there's so many intricacies in the creation, and for me at least, I'm maybe not so organized. I always forget something. It's just too much. So I'm gonna unwrap this and work on it some more. And I really love the result of the shape. And the edges, I'm gonna still work on it, but so far that's what I came up with, and I love how it curves, the vein. So on this side I'm gonna add some more white balls, and it's gonna be so beautiful. Yeah, so it took me additional maybe 5 layers, 5 days to add and wait in between, you know, between the layers of frothy balls. And yeah, so I put it into this salad bowl to hold the shape, and I put a lot of like bottles in between. You really can't explain, just use your imagination. Okay. Oh my god, what a beauty, beauty, beauty. Oh my goodness, so good. Magic, it's magic in the making. Look at this. So Oh my god, this is the most beautiful I've ever made. Okay, so this is day 2. I added more foam, so I'm building them in layers. So now this is curing still. It's maybe 3 hours had passed, but I can still, I'm planning to build a little more here, so it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's gonna take me a few days. I want to have like a luscious wave. Oh my god, the shape, I love the shape. I'm so beautiful. And the thing is why I also do it in layers. I was, you know, it's gonna kind of like leak. You can never hold and do, and it's not without them going downward. The gravity will take its toll. So I was laying down this way and build this layer, this side. The next I'm gonna work on this one, so I have to lay this down this way and build this side. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of work. I don't know when I'm gonna stop, but I'm gonna make this so magical. The shape is out of this world. Look at that. It's just divine. Oh my god. I don't think I'm charging enough for this beauty. Gosh, the amount of time I spent. And it's gonna take me maybe another 2 days to complete. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna cut this, trim a little bit, and wait until it cures 100%. So this is second day. And here are the final images of the sculpture, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and have a beautiful day. Bye.